Hello there everybody, Playtendoguy here, and I'm back with another video. Today it's that time of the month again. No, not that time, but this time to do the Blu-ray haul, Blu-ray and DVD haul of June 2021. So this is going to be all the pickups and posts I've had throughout the month of June, from shops, from deliveries, and quite a few cheap films from One Below. So without further ado, let's get into it. Right, and first up I'm going to talk about the DVDs I've got this month from One Below. And there's quite a few. First up is a recent pickup of The Evil Dead. This isn't the original one, this is actually a remake. I haven't seen this before, but I've heard a lot of positive things about it, so I'm really looking forward to giving this one a go. And for £1, you can't say no. And again, this was from a recent Blu-ray hunt, and this is like a 3-film collection. Haven't seen any of them, like most films I haven't seen, but yeah, for £1, again, you can't say no. Picked up a copy of Ocean's 11 on DVD with a nice slip. Yeah, I quite like these design slips. Haven't seen the film yet, but I have seen the original with Frank Sinatra and did quite enjoy it, but I've heard these are pretty good too. Another cheap Pokemon animated movie for £1. Can't say no to that. I do like the Pokemon anime, and these films are actually pretty quite decent. I picked up the first season of this in One Below on Blu-ray. I found the second on DVD, but I did pick it up. It's not too bad. I still haven't seen the first season, but I really do like pirates, so this should be pretty good. I think there's about 3 or 4 seasons, so hopefully the rest of them will pop up in One Below. Another one that I picked up in One Below is a film I've been wanting to see for ages, and that's Fantastic Mr. Fox. It's a film by Wes Anderson, and it looks like it's a stop-motion animated film, and I remember this coming out and really wanted to watch it, but never ever got around to it. Fantastic Mr. Fox was always one of my favourite books when I was a child, so I'm looking forward to watching this and giving this a go. And the final DVD of the month is this. Yeah. A 3-movie collection of zombie films. Zombie Apocalypse, The Dead, and Abraham Lincoln vs. Zombies. Oh my days, yep. For £1, yep. This is going to be absolute crap. I know it's going to be absolute crap, but for £1 and 3 films, I thought, you know what? This is going to be so bad, they're probably good, so I'll give it a go. Also, we did actually pick up some Blu-rays from One Below. They don't seem to have many Blu-rays these days, it's small DVDs, but anyway, I picked up another triple box set, and this one is of Iron Wrath, Left Behind, and Blunt Force Trauma. Yes, again, don't know much about them. Probably going to be a load of crap, but for £1 for 3 films, it's worth a go. It is. Another one I picked up is something called The Veteran. I haven't got a clue what it's about, but come in this nice slip, and for £1. I think I can remember it coming out, but I've never seen it before, so that's another one to watch. Or leave sealed and never ever touch, like a lot of these films. I've noticed a few people picking this one up and found it in my local One Below, so I've certainly picked this one up. Ironheart, looks like a martial arts film from the 90s. Probably be very cheesy, but it looks like it could be a good time. That's all the stuff from One Below, so I'll go through the normal Blu-rays and bits and pieces now. And first up is the premiums, as the premiums have just gone on offer. I picked up The Haunting with Liam Neeson, Catherine Zeta-Jones, and Owen Wilson. I think this is a remake of The Haunting on Hill House. I don't really know whether it's much cop or not, but the cast seemed good, so I thought, you know what, give it a go. I bundled that up with one that I've been after for a very long time, and that's The Hidden. It's about like these alien creatures that take over people's bodies and commit various crimes across this city. Yeah, it looks like it's a good time. It's from 1987, so yeah, it should be a good time. It's got the guy from Twin Peaks in, so yeah, I'm very looking forward to giving this one a watch. And another premium I picked up, but like super cheap online, was Kroll. This was only a £5. Again, this one also stars a very young Liam Neeson in. Haven't seen it yet, but I've heard a lot of positive things about it. I think it came out around about the time when Star Wars came out, and a lot of people compared it to that. But it looks like it's a good time. So yeah, that's Kroll. Next up is a film that I've been recommended by Mr. Magpie Movies himself, yes, Geordie Paul, and that is Gladiator. Yeah, picked this up for like a couple of quid online and watched it the other week. Absolutely loved it. Fair play to the man. It was a brilliant film. The soundtrack is epic and the action is brilliant. Very good film. So glad I watched it. Next up is another one from H&V, and that's A Quiet Place. I did watch this last year on Netflix, really enjoyed it, and as the film was only £5 and the new one's out in the cinemas, I thought, you know what, pick it up. Yeah, great film, fantastic, suspenseful horror film. Still haven't seen the sequel yet, really want to, probably will wait until it comes out on Blu-ray, but I think they're going to try and make it into a big franchise now, which I'm kind of not keen on. I think if they keep it to a trilogy, it would be better, but you know, movie studios these days, if anything's successful, they really want to make some money out of it. Oh, and the 101 sale was still on, so I picked up a copy of FX, the complete collection. This one includes FX1 and FX2. It's like a special effects guy who helps like this cop solve murders and various things. It looks like a good time. I remember one of them being in Poundland but could never find it, so I thought for £6, £3 a film, it isn't too bad. One of the biggest releases of the month had to be Godzilla vs Kong. Did watch this, very much enjoyed it, loved the battles between Kong and Godzilla. It was a really lavishly special effects film. I still prefer Godzilla 2014 or 2013 and Kong Skull Island over this, but it's still a very good film indeed. A couple of Marvel upgrades now. Had this on DVD, so I upgraded it to Blu-ray. Only cost about £2, and it's already cancelled the DVD, so I got rid of the DVD. Thor, I didn't mind this film at all. It was a pretty good time. Not the first couple of films are a bit dodgy for the Thor franchise. The third one was pretty good, but yeah, got it on Blu-ray. And also upgraded my copy of Avengers Age of Ultron. And also put the DVD in here, so I've got a double pack. A lot of people aren't that keen on Age of Ultron, but honestly I didn't mind it. I watched it a few years ago and watched it again recently and honestly quite enjoyed it. I don't think Ultron is a very good villain compared to Loki, but it has its moments and it's a decent time. Another 101 release is The New Kids. This one was on offer for about £15. I think the sale has finished now, and this one is a fairly recent release. Yeah, this one comes with the film and like a little booklet. And this one sees like these young kids here who parents pass away and they have to move to this new area with some other relatives, and these young group of lads are causing some issues. And these two have to take revenge on them because they keep after the girl and the girl don't want them. Still haven't seen this, but word of mouth on this has been incredibly positive, so I'm really looking forward to giving this one a go. On to the Arrows stuff now, and Arrows seem to be having quite a big sale on box sets recently, and also on a few films. One of the most recent pickups is Dark Water. This is from the creator of The Ring, and this basically sees like this woman who's going through some problems with her marital situation, trying to find custody for her kid, and she's having like these supernatural threats of something to do with like water in a flat. It looks like a really good film, and the trailer really did pique my interest, and for £8 it's a really good price. I think this actually does come with both the Blu-ray and the DVD, and maybe even the booklet, but I'm looking forward to giving this one a watch. And it's from the creator of The Ring, which also ties into my next purchase, as box sets have been going on offer from Arrow. I picked up 3. First up is The Ring. This one only cost me £20 and this includes a Ring, Ring 2, Ring 0 I think. And there's also like a spin-off sort of prologue film called like Spiral. I think it's called Spiral. Yes, it's called Spiral. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm looking forward to giving it a watch. I've heard some really positive things about the original Ring film. I don't know about the other two, but this box set normally goes for about 40 or 50 quid. So to get it for 20 quid, it's hard to say no. One of the most prolific Arrow film sets that have been on offer has been the Hellrace set. This one is like normally £45 in HMV, but Savvy and Amazon slashed it down to just 15 quid. Absolute bargain. And this includes Hellraiser, Hellraiser 2 Hellbound, and Hellraiser 3 Hell on Earth. Haven't seen any of the films yet, but I kind of remember seeing some parts of the first Hellraiser when I was a kid. But I'm looking forward to actually watching them properly now as an adult. Yeah, for 15 quid, stupid price. I mean, you're talking about 15 quid just for one of these films on its own. So yeah, really looking forward to giving this a go. Again, I really do like these Arrow box sets. They really are well presented and the box is really quite hard. And the final box set from Arrow is the most recent one I picked up, and that is the Park Chan-wook's Vengeance trilogy. This one includes Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance, Old Boy and Lady Vengeance. I have already got a copy of Old Boy, so I'll put that copy in here because it comes with the slipcover and the booklet. So this is how it looks. As I said before, seen Old Boy, absolutely classic film, one of my favourite foreign films ever, and I've been looking forward to watching Lady and Mr. Vengeance, so I will be getting on this one pretty soon. There's a 4-disc set, 2 discs for the Old Boy, as you get a documentary on how Old Boy was made called Old Days. But yeah, very nice set. Again, this one was super cheap. This one was going for about £17.99. Fun fact is, I had this in my basket in Zavvi for £17.99, and as soon as I went to buy it, it jumped up to like 35 quid, so I didn't bother. Went to Amazon, had a £5 voucher, and got it for £12.99. Brilliant. We've still got a few more box sets to go, but it's no more Arrow stuff. Instead, we have got the Clint Eastwood collection. Well, 8 movie collection. I have been really getting into Clint Eastwood films just recently, many thanks to watching the Dirty Harry series, and I thought I'd pick this one up. Now, I'm a bit disappointed with this one, because when I went to buy it, I actually bought it off HMV's eBay store. I contacted the customer service team and I asked them, I said, is this the box set with the films individually boxed in their own Amaray case? And they replied to me twice. I asked them twice and they both said yes, it's the big box set with the films each individually boxed. But no, when I got it was this. I mean, they offered me a refund, but I thought I might as well keep it. But then I did an unboxing for the channel. I thought, it's going to be alright. And then I opened it up and you got to be ever so careful because you got a swing tray here. But the films come out. The films come out. I mean, this is to be honest, this really pissed me off, to be fair. This is probably the most disappointing I've been in a packaging for a film, because it wouldn't be too bad if the swing tray was actually attached to the case, but it isn't. But it is what it is. I am trying to look online for the set individually boxed, and then I'll probably just get rid of this. But the problem is the one that's individually boxed is like getting silly money again. But anyway, this one includes Coogan's Bluff, Two Mules for Sister Sarah, The Beguiled, Play Misty for Me, Joe Kidd, High Plains Drifter, Breezy and The Eiger Sanction. It's a great selection of films. It's just a shame about the bloody packaging. Continuing on with the Clint Eastwood trend, and in a much more better packaging, is the Man with No Name trilogy. This is the Sergio Leone collection of the Clint Eastwood westerns. This includes A Fistful of Dollars, A Few Dollars More, and The Good, the Bad and the Ugly. And they all come in these sort of cases. They're in the slim cases. They're actually in eco cases, to be fair. I mean, the eco cases, you've got to be a bit careful with them, but they're fine enough. But yeah. I watched Fistful of Dollars the other day and really enjoyed it. It was a classic Western, and I'm looking forward to watching the other two. So yeah, that's the Man with No Name trilogy. Nearly finished now, just another 2 more box sets to go, and the next one is the Lord of the Rings motion picture trilogy. These aren't the extended editions, they're just the plain old theatrical editions, but it's fair enough. I've only ever seen one of the Lord of the Rings franchise. I've seen the Two Towers, but I have seen all the Hobbit films, so I thought, as this was like 15 quid with 20% off, making it only about 11 quid, I couldn't say no. This is a 6-disc set that features all the films, as well as a load of special features. It's a nice little box set, so I'm looking forward to giving these a go when I've got a spare probably 9 or 10 hours to watch them. And the final box set of the month, and the final Blu-ray of the month, is an absolute bargain, and that is the Indiana Jones The Complete Adventures box set, which includes Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, Last Crusade, and Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I've already got all the Indiana Jones stuff on DVD, but this was too good to turn down. If you buy this from Tesco, it's normally 20 quid, but if you have your club card, it only costs 12. But I had a £10 voucher, so this only cost me 2 quid. Yeah, 2 quid. Absolute bargain. And the films have recently come out on 4K, and the packaging for that has been rather, to be honest, disappointing. It felt like they cheaped out on it. And yet they still charge £80 or like £120 if you want the steelbook set. But this one feels... It even has a hard box set and all the same discs and special features. So, you know what? I'm happy enough with this. So with that, the video is over. What do you think of my pickups and purchases for the month of June? Quite a fair bit, don't you think? Tell me what you bought in the month in the comment section down below. And as always, thank you ever so much for watching my video. If you could like and subscribe, that would be totally awesome. And as always, till next time, bye.